love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted.
Yes, people. Welcome to LFC. Come on, guys. There had to be a review. There had to be a review for that, game against Real Madrid. We finally beat them. We've never beat them with Klopp, but we beat them with Arne Slot. In the beginning of the season, I did say it could be a handover from Shankly to Paisley. It looks like that way at the moment. Things are going good. Let's just put it honest. But it's well deserved, guys. It's well deserved. Being top of the league, being top of the Champions League. We're the best team in Europe so far, by far. There's no hesitation saying that. And I'm enjoying it. What about you, Anfield? How's it going, brother?
Yeah, man, all good. Thanks for having me on. Obviously, respect to all the chat as well, people that are turning up to watch us. Yeah, mate, we still haven't played anyone yet, so I'm still waiting for the test.
Oh, my goodness me. Yesterday, bro.
Yeah.
What did you think of the game, in general? Like when you looked at it, if you look, I watched it back. Obviously, I said a lot of things during the game about certain players, but looking back, I regret saying a lot of things because I thought some of the players were phenomenal. Listen, I thought, looking back, I thought Darwin Núñez played pretty good. I thought Jones played pretty good as well. But during the game, I looked at it from a different way. It's the emotion that catches up with you during the game. That's the thing, Anthrop, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Look. Start to finish, we dominated. We were so up for that game. It was insane. I mean, I said last night we need the crowd more than anything, the 12th man. And my God, did they turn up last night, mate? I was getting goosebumps watching it from the telly. Look, mate, we won all our duels, 50-50s. Every tackle we were going in. Connor Bradley on Mbappe going right through him. Letting them know that we're there, kind of. And then the crowd were absolutely thriving off it. Then that was then reflecting off the players. And then obviously the performance, mate. First and second half. Impeccable. Slot made a couple of changes at half time. Didn't need to change too much because we were on top. And then, we come out early, score second half. We finally beat Courtois. We finally beat Ancelotti and Real Madrid. Mate, I made up.
Listen, I admire our fan base. It was called why. The second half, he came out and they clapped him. We appreciate talent, don't we, Anthrop? If we think they're done good in football, especially, when they play like that against us, since he's been in goal for Real Madrid, it's impossible to beat him, innit? So
we're classy. I mean, we show respect. Remember that time when Ronaldo, and God bless anyway, when he lost the baby with his wife, and then we had a minute to pause for Ronaldo at minute number 7 against United, and the whole stadium was clapping. We're a classy club as well. You know what I mean? That's 100%. The things that we do. We're respectful.
100%, bro. As you can see in the league, guys, Liverpool are top of the Champions League. We're top of the Premier League as well, by far. 5 out of 5. No draws, no loss. I think only 1 goal conceded as well. That's what I think. As far as I'm aware, 1 goal conceded. So it shows, this team is no joke. This team is here to stay. This team is here to battle. This team is here, to show the rest of the world, we're here to compete. We're not here to be, just pace setters in the Premier League, pace setters in the Champions League. You know what I mean? And it's well deserved, bro. It's well deserved. You know what I mean? And especially the performances of certain players yesterday just impressed me, man. A lot of our fan base were hesitant about certain players, but we're going to talk about them individually later on. But I thought it's just. To me, the game of the season. What I liked about it, Anthrop, is not only did we outrun them, we outpassed them. We didn't give them a chance. The penalty wasn't even a penalty in some cases because the referee gave it straight away, and it's hard to turn, the penalty once the referee gives it. So let's just be realistic here.
Yeah, look, it's Real Madrid. Look, we can't people are sorry, I was doing the school run this morning. Yeah, I had Talk Sport on.
That's all right.
Just to listen to these horrendous takes that people have that pay money to go online and speak about it. This Arsenal fan comes on and goes, but Madrid are awful this year. They're absolutely terrible. Liverpool still really need to have a test. Well, mate, we went to your ground, got a point when we had a stinker. So, why is no one giving us the credit that we deserve? We just beat Real Madrid. They're the reigning champions. They're a quality team. They have quality all over the pitch. We can't dispute that. And people are still trying to find ways to not give us our flowers for what we're doing. I can't believe it, mate. If we beat City on Sunday, are they going to say their shit as well? Do you know what I mean?
That's how it
Premier
is,
League
bro.
winners 4 years in a
In
row.
regards to
Disgusting.
Liverpool, Anthrop, because it's Liverpool Football Club, you know what I mean? We do things in the right way. We don't really take shortcuts. We don't really, cheat like Man City or other teams, Man United in the past, Chelsea in the past, because we're quiet with our business. We don't really say much. We put people through nightmares in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. They don't want to go through that. Come on, bro. Like if you look at the 60s and 70s and 80s, Liverpool were 18 titles ahead of every. Like Man United only had 7. Liverpool had 18 titles, so we've been putting nightmares through teams for years, if you know what I mean. So this is why listen, people would only put teams down when they know that team is bigger than them, innit? Let's just be honest, mate. They know what Liverpool is all about. If you was a small club, you wouldn't get this much attention, would you? Let's just be honest, Anthrop. Let's be realistic, bro.
No. Just don't get the credit we deserve. But you know what? Like, it's sound. We'll just move on. Like we don't need all that added pressure anyway. We can just keep taking it game by game, and people just not giving us the credit that we deserve early. But listen, mate, I'm well happy with how we're doing. I think other teams are starting to worry a bit now about us because they can sit back and go, "Oh, hang on, they might be the real deal this year." For me, though, we are, but we still need a couple more signings. Like I say, a couple of injuries, and results will drop.
Yeah. 100%, no doubt about that. I think like
not getting carried away.
If people are going to settle for the team that we got and thinking that is it for the season, then you're more of a fool than we first thought. You know what I mean? Think about it. Last season, this is the same team that was top of the league majority of the season. So, why did we ended up not winning the league? Because we didn't really have strength and depth. When some of the players got injured, we didn't have an adequate replacement. If you know what I mean, and and if we don't sign any players in January transfer window, then the faithful fans that's pro FSG have to look at themselves, because your owners are not interested in winning. We're in a good position to take trophies right now, and we're just like, if we don't really go there, buying players and taking us to the next level. But the thing is, Anthrop, can you imagine if we bought players in the beginning of the season where Liverpool will be now? If we bought the Zubamendi's and a centre back as well, like we won't have to worry about things like this. We'll just continue, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I know. But when you look at the history as well, some of our best signings have actually come in January as well, haven't they? Yeah. So I'm not ruling it out, but really, if we don't sign anyone in January, please don't be surprised. I say that to everyone because we know these owners, mate. We know what they're doing. They're sitting back now going, well, he's doing a good job. We don't need to recruit. Do you know what I mean? Of course we need to recruit, mate. Like, it's so glaringly obvious that we need a left back, a midfielder, obviously, a very strong holding midfielder, and a centre half. These are the main positions that we need to strengthen. The attack, I'm not so worried about. It's I'd like a striker, an out-and-out goal scorer that knows where the back of the net is, but that's not the priority at the minute. The priority is getting a centre back and a holding midfielder. Holding midfielder, mate, one of the most important positions ever. Look at Man City without Rodri, and see why he's a Ballon d'Or winner. That is one of that position on the pitch keeps that team ticking.
100%, bro.
Goal. But it's good that Gravenberch is having a great season, and McAllister last night. Jesus Christ, Curtis Jones, special mention as well. Like, I didn't give Curtis Jones the credit he's deserved. Like, I've actually slandered him a bit. Do you know what I mean? Because I wanted more from him.
Yeah.
Just felt like he was one of them that holds onto the ball for too long, and he just disappears in certain games. But the last few weeks he's had, mate, I've got absolutely no issues at all, and I hope he keeps this form up because he's looking great. Absolutely ran the show last night. Seriously, very good.
Let's talk about our guest, innit? Real Madrid, bro. Like, what's going on with this team? I don't watch Spanish football that much, to be fair, mate. But let me get to the comments. We could talk about that as we go along. Please like, share, and subscribe, people. Please subscribe to Anthrop's channel as well. We're gonna put it on the chat later on, so please go and subscribe to him and help him out on the chat and all that stuff when he's on live and etc. Big up, Katie. We won, great result, 100% great result, no doubt about that. Yes, Abdul, hi, Anthrop. Great to see your face, knowledge in depth analysis, a breakdown, a historical result, presents games, and talk about LFC. Blessing to Almighty of the world. universe. You never walk alone. And many thanks. Big up, Abdul, man. Always helpful in
Respect.
here, bro. What do you think? Interest of Frimpong? I don't even know who that is. Kirkis,
From
I know.
Leverkusen.
What do you think of him as a player, bro?
Frimpong or Kirkaz?
I know Kirkaz. He plays for Bournemouth in the left back.
Frimpong.
Yeah.
He played for City in the youth, didn't he? And then he's gone to Leverkusen as well under Xabi Alonso. He's a tidy player, mate. He scored against us, didn't he? But it was offside a couple of weeks ago. Look, I'll take him. I just want signings, to be honest with you. Kirkaz, definitely, he's doing wonders for Bournemouth at the minute, the Hungarian fullback. Edison, 100%, mate, get him in. Ran on midfield, ragged when he played for Atlanta.
Atalanta,
yeah. In that tie that we had in the Europa League, take him any day. Isak, goal scorer, just anyone, mate. Come on.
I thought Darwin played all right yesterday. I was trashing him during the game, but looking back at the game again, I thought he was wicked.
He just needs goals, Boozy.
He needs goals, man. He needs goals. But he should have scored that header, man. That was a brilliant header, to be fair, man.
You know what, mate? This is the most Darwin thing ever. That header was from a really difficult angle. The way he got the spin on the ball that nearly beat Courtois at the far side, mate. That would have been one of the best headers I've ever seen. But then he misses that chance where he hits it straight at him with the ball went over the top.
Exactly, bro.
Shell making the hard things look so easy, but the easy things look
100%, bro. Big up Foz, big up Ant, of course, from LA. Big up, bro. I haven't seen you for a bit. I hope everything's okay. Big up Fozzy, still gassed, and Ant, of course. Yes, Alexander, we're all gassed here, bro. We can't believe like the performance. You know, don't ever let people underestimate that performance yesterday. They have injuries, so have we. We've got a lot of injuries. We've got about 5 players out. I mean, so we don't. You know what it is, Ants? Like, why is it when other teams have injuries, they keep talking about it, but when we have injuries, we just get on with it? Have you noticed that? Like, is there 2 different things here, or what?
We're just used to it by now. Happens every year with us, pretty much. Getting hampered with injuries. Look at last season, when we won the Carabao Cup, and then we went on a decent run when we just had kids in the team, and then all the seniors come back, and then we look worse all of a sudden. You know what I mean? This is the thing with us, yeah. Look, it happens. Everyone gets injuries. It is what it is. This is like the Arsenal fans were doing like bloody nothing a few weeks ago, making up that they had an injury crisis when they never. Yeah, they had a few players out, but they all come back after like 1 or 2 games. So it's not a crisis. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you want a crisis, look at us last year in February, March. Or look at us in 2021 season, COVID. Big injury crisis, do you know what I mean? That's what you call one.
But nobody ever speaks about Liverpool whenever we've got injuries, I've noticed. They just
get on with it. Yeah. You know, it happens. It's putty. It happens to everyone. Although I do agree that most of the players are made out of Weetabix. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know.
Where do you stand with Jota, bro, like in regards to him? Because, you know, when we bought Jota, he's supposed to be the difference. Remember, like we won the league that season. So instead of like getting Timo Werner, we bought you know, Jota instead. And he's supposed to be the difference. But ever since he's been at Liverpool, mate, I don't know, is it 4 seasons now? He's always injured, bro. I know like some of it is not his fault, but how much more can we take of this, bro? Like, is a bruised rib?
I know.
Bruised rib. I've heard it's a bruised rib, and he's out for how many weeks now?
We've always done just fine without him, haven't we? You know what I mean? It's not like he's integral to the team. Yeah, he's an important player. He's a goal scorer. He hasn't had the best of seasons this year, though, has he? When he was playing. But look, how much more can we take? Because he spends like probably half of the season out injured every year and plays the other half. Or he comes back for like a month and then gets another 2-3 month injury when he's looking, you know, sharp again. It's annoying. It's just constant setbacks for him. So maybe do we look on cashing in? I'm not too sure.
I think it's time to go, mate. I honestly think that, because you know, when you live in hope, you're gonna end up like, you know, Sturridge, keep hoping every season he's gonna be fit, but he's never fit. Remember Aga before that? We kept on hoping Daniel Aga is gonna be the best defender in the league, and he never turned up. You know, like Jamie Redknapp in the 90s was he's injured every single time, and we considered him as the best midfielder probably in the league at the time as well. Like many Liverpool fans, that it's not everybody outside that, but yeah, like if you keep hoping, time goes. You know what I mean? Years go by, and not only that, it stops that, you know, that position in the team, you know, from developing into a better position, because you could have got someone else that can, you know, take it to the next level. Do you get what I'm saying? He plays computer games and all this stuff. He even says that football is not his full focus. Football is not his life. He's got more stuff other than football outside. You know, like I said, you know what, bro? Just go, man. I've got no time for people like that, mate.
Yeah, 100%. He's more focused on being a pro FIFA player, which is natural fact because every time he scores a goal, he does that celebration, doesn't he? But he sits down and goes like that with a controller.
100%, bro. Paul Merson is the clown. How is he a pundit and also Sky Sports? I know. Come on, I don't want to say that stuff. I don't want to say any of that stuff. Some of these refs and pundits need to be removed from football. Jamie, what do you stand with Jamie Carragher, bro? Like in regards, big up Solo, brother. Big up, brother. I'll read your comments, guys. Just get the comments through, man. For me and Anfield, we're both gonna read it for you guys. Yeah, big up, guys. Big up, brother. Big up, Solo. Please go subscribe to Solo's channel. He's got a brilliant channel, man. Great graphics as well. Brilliant, panel. Go and subscribe to them.
Yeah,
big up
man,
Uncle
legend.
Ross. Please subscribe to Uncle Ross as well. Yeah, but carry on.
Legend.
Sorry.
Yeah, legends in the chat there, mate.
100%.
Jamie Carragher, I think he's been spending too much time with Gary Neville, personally, because he's just chatting absolute nonsense now on a weekly basis, let's be honest. He's constantly slandering Liverpool when he gets a chance to. He's on Salah's back for giving an honest interview after the Southampton game, which I didn't see any problem with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Having a little dig at the owners. So he should, mate, give him his money. Do you know what I mean? He's deserved it. Even though he has lost a little yard of pace, he's still a very integral player to the team, getting numbers every game. He doesn't have to have a fantastic game, which he doesn't a lot of the time, but the output is there every game. That's why you need him. And then Carragher's like, oh, well, Salah's selfish for doing that. Just be quiet, mate. Do you know what I mean? Just honestly, just.
What is it with Carragher? I know you're from, obviously you're from Liverpool. What is it with him, bro? Like, I know he's an Evertonian and all that, but he became a Liverpool guy afterwards because he's a one club man. Like, we love him for being that. What's his problem, bro? Like, why is he always like this?
The Sky Sports narrative has brainwashed him completely, and sitting with Gary Neville all the time, who's another disgrace as well to punditry. Yeah, man. Look, he's starting to get on a lot of Liverpool fans' nerves, to be honest. Like Steve McManaman as well. He does my head in when he talks about Liverpool. Just constantly moans all the time. Just can't be bothered. Michael Owen, like, he should never have been an ambassador for the club in the first place, let's be honest.
I can't believe they've done that.
Snake us for United. Yeah, remember when Gerrard done that interview 2 years ago after we beat Villa 1-0? He was the manager. And Michael Owen was talking about like him coming back to Anfield. And then Gerrard was like, oh, I'd hate it though if I played for United, and took a proper dig at him. And look, Owen's a snake. How the hell could you make that man an ambassador for the club? What a terrible message that gives out to people. A man that played for Liverpool and United in the same career. Nah, not happening. It's disgusting. No way.
Yeah, it is a disgrace. I mean, we worked hard on that kid, man. I remember when he was coming through the youth system like that.
And what a player he was,
we put on him. Oh. Yeah. And then he leaves for almost free. Like, we got 8 million in it or something like that. And plus that useless Nunes guy who's never played for the club. Only played one. His claim to fame is that header against Olympiacos that, what's his name? Miller. Was it Miller? Miller, whatever his name is.
I think.
Scored the goal after that. That's the only claim to fame that Nunes has, man. It's a joke, bro. Like, I'm shocked. But what you got to think about, Anfield, like, these guys have got no loyalty to Liverpool. I mean, they're all Evertonians anyway. Marco Owen's an Evertonian, so is McManaman, so is Jamie Carragher. I mean, so but you don't hear Fowler's the Evertonian as well, actually. But he's not saying things like that. Fowler loves Liverpool Football Club, and Steven Gerrard, Fowler. They're two different breeds, man. You know what I mean? And they're not like these guys. You never see them criticize the football club. They're always behind us. They're always giving us compliments. And, that's the way we're supposed to be. You know what I mean? Because, the world's against Liverpool, guys. Whether you like it or not, nobody likes Liverpool Football Club. Yeah. And, when our legends are coming out, in support of the opponents and, the hate, it's a big problem for us. And we have to call them out for that. I don't agree with Salah's thing. I'll put it on my stream. I'm a Liverpool fan. I'm not an individual football fan. I just talk about Liverpool Football Club, and that's where I come in and say what I want to say about Salah's message. I said I already heard you after that Man United game. You came on Sky Sports and said you haven't got a contract. I don't want to hear it again, especially when things are going good. I mean, the fans are already voicing their concerns in the stadium. We're putting banners out there saying sign Salah, with a new contract and all that stuff. We don't need you to come out and say things. That's what I said. But the way other people talk about it, because it's an agenda, isn't it? It's something that I don't know what it is with Carragher. He doesn't like Salah for some reason, bro. just doesn't like Salah. He never says anything good about him anyway. I mean, yeah.
How can you not like him?
I don't know, bro. I have no idea.
Criminally
Solo says,
underrated.
I agree on the Jones with Anthropic. 100%, bro. Like, I regret saying bad things about Jones in the game anyway, man. Listen, it's emotions in the game, innit? When people make mistakes, you're going to start shouting about it. But when you watch back the game, I advise everybody to do that. Then you realize, the players have done much better than what you saw during, live watch-alongs and all that stuff. But
I'll
yeah,
rave about Jones if we have anything to show for it at the end of the season. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if we do all this hard work like we've done in a few seasons, we've looked great, gone on an amazing run, and then when it comes to like the end of the season, we falter. It'll be back to square one again. So we need to back something up. Do you know what I mean? With like a big
100%.
trophy or something, with like all these performances that we're putting in, because we're looking so strong.
100%, bro. It is stupid to ask, will we sign someone this season? Because I feel like there is a big possibility that we won't. Go on, I'll throw this for you, bro.
We've already signed Mohamed Ashwili and Chiesa, so we're all good. You know what I mean? We signed the Arthur Mello 2.0 and a keeper that we didn't even need, let's be honest. So we're talking about January, which I'm assuming, which is the question. Don't be surprised if we don't. Because you know what the owners are like. I'm sure Slot wants to get players in because he's working with Klopp's team. This is literally Klopp's team. Like I want the owners to give Arne his ammo, which is what he needs. That guy right there, legend. Yeah, man, just don't be surprised. I honestly think we won't. I think we're done for signings. But prove me wrong.
Talk about Arne Slot, bro. Like, listen, we lost a big personality in Klopp. He means everything to us, as you know, Anthrop. Like, for what he's done in the past 10 years for the football club, in and out, you know what I mean? And the way he left us as well, he didn't leave us with an aging team and disappeared to the sunset.
Not like how Fergie did.
Yeah, like Fergie did, Kenny did.
People don't speak about that.
Kenny's understandable because, there was a Hillsborough disaster. You know what I mean? But with the way Fergie did at Man United, it's just the wrong way. I mean, Fergie's a selfish guy anyway. We already know that. But what do you think of this guy, man? Because he came in, didn't change anything. Really, the only change he made is we keep more possession in the games and we attack better. Other than that, it's just more or less the same. If you look at
more calm in front of goal, aren't we?
Yeah.
Not as erratic, and decision making is not like as rash as what it was, last year. The players look a lot more calm, definitely, which is great. I think he's amazing. Like, I think this whole this Bill Shankly, Bob Paisley crossover with him and Klopp I can definitely see it 100%. Do you know what I mean? Because he's inherited a great team anyway, which is what Klopp's left, which is what Shankly left all them years ago. And he's going to add his own additions to it, hopefully, and we'll kick on and win more. Because I think, look, I love Klopp, respect everything that he's done, but he left at the right time. Because maybe his style was getting a bit outdated. That's why we're getting caught every single game. On the break by every team that we were playing against, we were conceding one-on-ones constantly. And we had to rely on the likes of Alisson, Kelleher to bail us out of jail. With him, it's a more conserved approach, which is better. And look at the run that we're going on. And look at the changes that he's making mid-game as well. Like, he's making little tweaks at half-time, putting Diaz up front against Leverkusen and then getting a hat-trick. Like, that is an absolute masterstroke. And then he talks about his tactics after the game in depth to the pundits on live TV.
It's madness. I swear, nobody notices this. Anthony, great shout, bro. Great shout. Because I don't think anybody notices, the way we perform in games. And what I look at most of all, bro, is the way we stop the opponent's special players. You know what I mean? He puts men on those players, like Mbappe yesterday. Mate, this kid, let me put him up. Before the game, our fan base, the so-called experts were saying he's shit, can't do nothing.
How can they say
Mbappe is going to ruin him? Mbappe is going to, take him to the cleaners. So what happened, Rob? Anthrop, tell me, mate. What happened yesterday?
Well, here's the famous old saying. He got home, he emptied his pockets. Do we need to finish the rest? He gets his keys out, his wallet, his Tesco club card, whatever he has, and then Mbappe's there. What a tackle that was. When he did that tackle in the 31st minute, I celebrated that like it was a goal, mate. That lifted me up. I was like, what a tackle! Like that, I was bouncing in my chair like that. Mate, what a performance, seriously. Yeah, I don't think he's injured though, is he? I think he's okay.
No,
I think
no,
it's
no.
Canate, that's the concern, yeah. Look, what a game, and what a man. Do you know what I mean? What a man. Does Trent get straight back in? Because I don't think Trent's been that great this season anyway.
No,
Because
hasn't been
this
great.
Real Madrid talk's been looming over his head. And Bradley, mate, he's just playing his game. And, you know, what a performance last night.
This kid, mate, like I was on Spaces and on Twitter. A lot of the Liverpool fans were trashing him, saying he's not good enough. He's rubbish. You know, I hope he doesn't play. Get Gomez on and all this stuff. And I just like it really pissed me off. And I said, this kid last season, you guys were like praising him for playing. You know, taking over from Trent. Some people were even saying like he should be the right back because he can defend better. And then
the same
like
fans are now saying he's crap this year. Completely.
And the same fans are saying that he's crap this year. And not only that, like they just gave up on him. And I said, like, guys, okay, he came back in recently. Players are getting past him. But if you play football, Anthrop, how long does it take you to get used to the game again when you're at for about 10 or 12 games? You know, don't people understand, like, when you're out in the cold for a while, you don't come back the same. It's impossible because the game, first of all, is too fast in the Premier League. The Premier League is the hardest league in the world to get used to. I've seen world-class players come to the Premier League and do nothing, my friend. I've seen that. You know what I mean? But this kid, like, all he needed is a couple of games just to get used to it again. And he faced the best striker in the world. Don't forget, Mbappe is considered the best striker in the world, the way he performs, and had him on ropes. Couldn't get past him. Couldn't get past him at all.
Nope.
That tackle you said, that tackle was the thing that set the game after that. After that, Liverpool just started going at Madrid. And then the second half came and you know what happened. But what do you think, bro, man? What do you think?
Yeah, man. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Look, to keep Mbappe on lockdown, that takes some doing. Look, I don't think Mbappe. I think Mbappe's regressing as a player, but I'm not taking nothing away from Bradley. He's been immense. I think with Mbappe, you know, he was awful last night, and I honestly thought he was going to snap at that penalty because he's had a stinker. He's been doing that all year for Real Madrid as well. Madrid fans don't even rate him, mate. Like if you go on Twitter and look at Real Madrid when they put like the final results out, or even when they win and Mbappe scores, look at the comments, mate. It's just Real Madrid fans absolutely laying into him.
Yeah,
and they're not like these type of fans either, where they're like, oh, well, just give them time and all that. They're straight on them. Do you know what I mean? Like if you have a bad game, whether it's your first or second game or whatever, they're on your back. So yeah, look, not away from Bradley anyway. What a performance, you know. And he stepped up when we needed him last night, and you know what, everyone did, to be honest. But yeah, I'm happy. I
think life is a lesson, in it, as a footballer. When you look at Mbappe, don't ever chase money if you want to make it in football. You know what I mean? And that's what he did. He chose money over his progression as a player. Could have come to Liverpool. We could have developed him as a player. We could have made him, you know, one of the best players in the world. But he chose to go to, you know, stay at PSG for money reasons. And now he's cheating football, in my opinion. Now going to Real Madrid, because Real Madrid is a way to get a Ballon d'Or, right? Or not, Anthrop? That's why he's going down there. So, you know, Madrid always win the league down there, and then, you know, when they win the league and he'll become a top scorer, he will win the Ballon d'Or. But I think he's cheating football. I honestly think that he's cheating football now. I've lost all respect for him. Once you choose money over football, don't get me wrong, money is important in life. But come on, man, how much millions do you need as a footballer? You're already a millionaire in a young age.
I think take the Saudi bag when you finished, obviously. I think that obviously you do that. But like you said, yeah, look, it is what it is, isn't it? I think his ego's too big as well, personally. The last time I watched him and I was like, wow, he's the real deal, was the World Cup final a couple of years ago. You know, he scored 2 pens that game as well, but when he come to the Anfield test last night, he crumbled like many great players have, many great teams have, couldn't hack it. And that's why the 12th man at Anfield, mate, is so integral to the team's performance. It's unreal. Listen to that crowd last night, mate. I got little goosebumps watching that from the telly. I was turning the TV up, hoping I wouldn't get a copyright strike or nothing. And mate, I was loving every minute of it. Like, that was a game I would have loved to go to.
Yeah,
that probably would have been the best one I've been to if I was there last night. But I'm not paying.
There's nothing like Anfield, man. Yeah, there's nothing like Anfield, bro. There's nothing like Anfield. I'm gonna go to the Lille game next in January, so I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, yes, lad. Go on.
Yeah, I'm going to go to that one. I got tickets for that, so I'm looking forward to that game.
And you went to Brighton as well. That was another amazing game.
That's where that's where it all started with the fans, isn't it? Finally trusting Arne Slot. We're singing his name now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that wasn't happening. Now everybody, you know, is behind the manager, is behind the team.
Do you know what it is though with us as well? Like these little things can happen in games which spur the team on to go and win. Like for example, the Bradley tackle on Mbappe give the crowd an absolute lift, and then the one you went to when Trent started fighting with Estepinian, that then lifted the crowd up. That then spurred us on to go and get 2 goals as well. Obviously, the subs made a difference. But this is the thing with Anfield, little moments like these where the crowd just get up for it. And then they proper get behind the players, like whether it's a tackle or a fight on the pitch. Like Trent and Granit Xhaka a few years ago when Arsenal were in the title race, and then we derailed them. Another moment again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is it with Anfield. It's such a special place.
You're spot on. You're spot on. You know what it is? It puts the fear in God in the players, isn't it? The opponent, especially the opposition, because you know the fans are right on top of you. So when you start, you know, shouting and all that stuff, they get scared, they get timid, didn't it? And it affects them. It affects their touches on the pitch and all that stuff. And then, like you see, the Real Madrid. This is the world champions. They're potentially going to be the world champions very soon. Real Madrid. They are the European champions. They are the league winners in Spain as well. Forget about the players that they don't have. It's what they do on the pitch that matters the most. And when you got Bellingham's, Mbappe's, and you got Camavinga, is it Camavinga, and you got Luka Modric. I mean, they got big names. Like it's not like they still got Valverde on the pitch. Mendy was the left back that played in the final against us, and when they beat us. So they still got the nucleus of the spine of the team is still there. The goalkeeper is back in goal as well for them. So don't underestimate this performance, guys. It's something special. And I've said it before the game. We have to beat these teams in order for you to win league titles. You got to beat the likes of Madrid and City. I mean, it's just, to me, when you beat these type of teams, bro, it's the confidence booster, isn't it, Anspo? That it puts to the players, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%, mate. 100%. Massive confidence boosters, 100%, mate. I totally agree.
Yeah, 100%. Genga says maybe it's just me, but City is a bigger test than depleted Real Madrid for me.
Oh, they'll be up for it.
Oh, it's gonna be, and you're gonna see a different Man City. I mean, all those scratches and Pep Guardiola's head. I mean, it's gonna be like scars at the end of the game. So I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, it could be another case where Liverpool prove me wrong yet again, because I'm gonna say we're gonna win. It's going to be a tight win, but it's going to be difficult 100% because they are going to show up on Sunday. I'm pretty sure of that. But, they could prove us wrong and absolutely swamp them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if that happens either.
Yeah, 100%, bro. As long as we keep winning, keep on winning, we are secure in top 4. FSG will be satisfied. Don't expect any signings. FSG are about profits, not trophies. I couldn't agree more, but I'm not gonna keep going on about FSG. What matters for us at the moment is the squad and the way we're performing, and us as a whole, as a fan base. I mean, even though we've got deficiencies in ownership and people that don't want to win titles, us as fans can rile up the players and the manager and keep them going. That's all we can do. It's like Anthrop said, the 12th man always counts at Anfield. Liverpool under the lights, there's nothing better, man. Trust me, I've been there loads of times, and it's a special place to be, man. And I'm looking forward to Sunday. It's going to be under the lights again anyway, because it gets dark early, isn't it?
It's gonna be under the lights as soon as we kick off, because it's dark by 4 o'clock now. Yeah, man, I can't wait. Can't wait. Anfield's going to be bouncing again. The Copperberg's going to get thrown at the City team bus. They're going to be shook by it before the game, before it even kicks off.
What did you think of the Robertson penalty giveaway? What do you think of that, bro? Like, was it a penalty to you or not?
Yeah, I think in this day and age, it's a pen. Like, he stuck his like out, Danny. The player's gone over it. And look, it is a bit soft, but in this day and age, that's never going to get overturned, especially with how that ref was performing last night. Had a shocker. He was giving them everything in that first half, wasn't he?
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, Robertson, look, he didn't even have a really bad game last night, to be honest.
No, he didn't.
He was okay last night. He just done that stupid mistake, and then if they would have scored from it and changed the game, then it would have just killed the vibe a little bit. But
yeah,
Callagher, man. Come on.
Yeah, Jason says the ref looks disappointed on Maka's scores. Well, did he? I don't even know. He's been flashing
Probably.
yellow cards every time we make fouls. None for Modric though. Yeah, 100%. I'll see. That's what pissed me off in the live stream yesterday. I was shouting out, saying, "What is this ref doing?" The worst part of it is when he gave the penalty. That like you could make a mistake. You know what I mean? He could have just said carry on and let the VAR decide on the penalty. Because once the referee gives the penalty, that decision is made, isn't it? You can't overturn it.
Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it. Especially with a penalty like that last night, they weren't going to overturn that. Never.
Madness, man. Liverpool 5 games, City, Newcastle, Everton, Girona, Fulham. Please give lineup predictions. I can't give you lineup of everything, but we're gonna do hopefully a panel show tomorrow around 9:30. Opponents lineup breakdown analysis and how do we break these teams down. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow, guys. 100%, Abdul. 100% agrees with this thing. Let me go to obviously Konate. Any news on him, bro? Like, what's going on with him? Is he gonna be all right?
I really do hope so. I think we'll find out today or tomorrow. It looked like in the injury, but hopefully, like it's not too serious. Like where he's out for months. I doubt it. I think it'll be like 4 or 5 weeks at the worst. I think maybe, but we didn't need that though, did we? Like he's been amazing this year. But again, though, look, I've got no issues with Gomez stepping in. I really haven't.
No?
Quansah hasn't had the best year, but look, I believe in this lot. You know what I mean? Because they just keep winning. Gomez steps in, I won't be disappointed in that. I do rate Gomez, he's decent. But that is disappointing. But he had a great game last night also.
Yeah, listen, the way he was backing up the players when they kept on going through the right side, it was amazing in my opinion, man. 100%. Marco Owen is Judas for playing for Man United. Well, Paul Ince played for both teams. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But Marco Owen, it's the way he left and the way he came back, thinking like he'll come back to Liverpool. It was just madness.
He made him an ambassador.
Yeah.
What?
Like mum used to tell me as a kid, if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all. That's to Jamie Carragher. Deep down, Carragher is a blue. Yeah, man, we know that, bro. We know that. He's an idiot. Let's just put it that way. He's an idiot. I will never take him seriously. I never rated him as a player. I'm not here, to say he was the greatest Liverpool centre back or anything like that. He will never be in there. He will never be in there. There's players now and in recent years they're gonna get in before him. His claim to fame is the Champions League final in 2005. That's about it, really. Jason says Liv need to score a legit goal and don't give the ref a reason to go against us. I believe we can go on and win things this season. You know what, Jason, you're spot on, bro. Like in regards to Liverpool Football Club, when it concerns goals and all that stuff, we have to be clean basically. But other teams, they could do whatever they want. That's the difference. Do you agree with that, Anthrop? Like what you said there?
100%. Yeah. Look, we can. Why can't we? We're beating everything that's getting put in front of us. We still haven't played anyone yet. I titled my video that last night. We still haven't played anyone yet because this is what people are still saying. Worst Real Madrid team ever that we played last night, apparently. Okay, whatever. They got a few injuries, so wait, what's your point? They're still champions of Europe. They still done what? They won 2 trophies last year, or was it 3? I think it was 2. League title and the Champions League. Maybe it's something else.
Can't be bigger than that, can it? Really, league championships and the Champions League can't get bigger than that.
No, it can't. But we're beating everything that's getting put in front of us. Like, when are we going to get the credit that we deserve? Really?
It's Liverpool Football Club, isn't it? Like it's like I put a tweet yesterday about Liverpool and Arsenal. Liverpool beat the biggest team ever, like with ease. You know what I mean? But we don't overreact. Arsenal beat Sporting and overreact, and people forget Sporting haven't got a manager. They've got a new manager. Sorry, that they lost their manager. They've got a new manager in, new tactics. So they're not gonna have all that stuff ready in the next game, if you know what I mean. So they haven't really beaten anyone. It's just a team that's just in transition. That's who they beat. Liverpool beat the best team in the world. I mean, that's a two difference. But we're not here overreacting, saying we're the best team in the world. We're still cautious. We're not saying we're going to win the league or anything like that, because we know there's a long way to go. You know what I mean? We just have to beat what's in front of you at the moment, which is Man City, and then we could decide, next year, if we're still, way clear everybody, if we're going to win the league.
I forgot to mute myself then.
That's all right, bro. I think Slot Nature is a better fit for winning with Liverpool. Klopp, for one off games, brought out the drama, but Slot's claim, Slot calms it and gets everyone set up to be reliable and stable rather than chaos. I like that. Listen, singing the blues. Obviously, as a Man City fan, you're spot on, bro. Like with Arne Slot, there's no chaos. Like every game that's in front of you, he analyzes it. He makes sure the players know their role, and we don't take risks. Am I right, Anthrop? Like we accommodate their special players as well.
Yeah, like I said before, it's a more conservative approach, isn't it? Tactically, very tactical. Like we said, the changes that he makes at half time during the game. Even Robertson said it himself a few weeks ago in an interview. He said, like, the changes that he makes, like, we're just completely in awe of. And that's why he's got the respect of all the players, because of how knowledgeable he is about the game.
Yeah.
Which is just exactly what we need, because we've got a good bunch of players there. Do you know what I mean? And like it looks like he's getting the most out of them. It really does. And this is why he needs his own additions as well. Because how much better can we get?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Listen, like if we're I don't. To me, I don't know about you, Anthrop. I don't think we're even at full throttle. I don't. I'm looking at us. I don't think we're playing the best football. I don't think we're defending like properly just yet. I don't think the team has gelled as it should yet. But we're still like clear in both leagues. It's weird. It's very strange in my opinion. I don't know what you think, bro.
Yeah, look, we're absolutely smashing it. And what are people going to say if we beat City on Sunday? Oh, were they shit as well, are they? Well, they just won the Prem 4 years on the spin. Do you know what I mean? They won the Champions League the other year. Like, they're no mugs, mate. Do you know what I mean? They're no mugs at all. And look, on Sunday, I'm pretty sure you're going to get a good game of football. Because they're just going to go out with, like, an approach that, like, they have to go out and win. No sitting back or nothing and hoping for a draw, because that's what a lot of big teams do at Anfield, because they know it's such a hard ground to come to and win, unless you're Forest, of course.
That was a weird game, man.
But I give them the credit as well. They would, they come with a game plan and they executed it really well. But
I didn't like the way they played against Arsenal. To be fair, bro, I didn't really like that. I thought they gave Arsenal too much respect.
Yeah, he put Chris Wood on the bench. Why?
I couldn't believe it.
Why? Like, top scorer. What's going on? Like, just a stupid approach, man. Seriously, didn't work at all, and deservedly got beat. But I think Forest have had their purple patch now. They're going to start sliding down the table where they belong.
Yeah, 100%. Gene says, "What a game last night, gents! The best we've seen this season. Is this us kicking into gear? Let's go." I don't think we've kicked into gear yet, because if you think about it, Gene, we still got a lot of players to come back, into the team. When everybody comes back, then we could start judging, if you know what I mean. We're on and off at the moment. If you look at the Southampton game the other day, that first half was just appalling. I don't know what I was watching, but second half we started performing. I want to see a team that marries up the first half and the second half together. Once we start doing that, I think we'll be an elite team. I don't know what you think, Anthrop. I think the issue we're having is first half performances, because I think what I've seen about the first half performances, we're observing the opponents. We're trying to see what they're going to do next and get them tired, because they keep on passing the ball about, doing a lot of running. And the second half, we just kick on, don't we? That's what we're doing. Man. But imagine like we get the goals in the first half and, get the team, the opponents out of position and get some more goals. You know what I mean? In the second half.
Yeah. Look, it was the same case last season as well. I think I feel like we're very much a second half team. We're going 1-0 down a lot of games. This season, there's kind of the same case. There's been a couple of good first halves I can think of. Maybe Bournemouth 3-0 up at half time. And then we just completely sat off second half, let them have chances. Man United away, we're 2-0 up at half time, weren't we? Last night as well, Jesus Christ, the whole game, from minute 1 to 90. They were just exceptional. But we need to see more of that, because we can then put our feet up at half time and actually relax then, instead of like having a moment of madness in the second half where like we relied on like a clutch sour goal to win the game or something. Brighton, comes into mind, doesn't it? And you were there as well, so obviously,
I'm looking forward to going back to Anfield very soon. It might not just be the Lille game. I might go to another games as well. Just
give us a shout whenever you're down, mate. Give us a shout.
100%, bro. 100%. We're gonna meet, man. Yeah. Don't worry about that. I'm looking forward to that, bro.
Man.
Let's check out obviously the tactics of the game. Let me just break it down to you guys. The way we played in this game was just it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Get Soboslai out. He wasn't playing. Let me put Jones back in there. Yeah, get the comments through, guys. We're here to read them out and talk to you guys about it.
Big up Gene Gray, legend. Bradley, man of the match. Very good last night.
Do you think he's man of the match?
Curtis Jones. I'm saying Curtis Jones. But McAllister as well. He was unreal. Do you know what I mean? Do you see those two feather balls he done over the top, and then Bradley nearly scored the header, and then Nunes as well first half, mate. What a game, and also scored. He beat the Courtois test, didn't he? I think we found out how to score past him now. Just low driven
put it wide of him, innit? Just hit it wide of him.
Yeah. He's a quality keeper, that Courtois, though. He seriously is, mate. He's a different breed.
Yeah, he's special, man.
Not better than Alisson, though, not for me. But he's still very, very good. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. This was the formation, obviously, of the game. Those are the players, right? I think, yeah. I don't forget. You know what I liked. What I like about. Is everything okay over here? Bradley yesterday.
What?
He stayed. At wide. He didn't really. Like the problem Trent faces is when he goes this way, bro. He just doesn't. It messes up the whole game. It messes up the whole game. But if you keep it tight, just staying in this area as Bradley did. Guys, we kept a clean sheet. Don't forget.
Defensively,
you're forgetting that. We kept a clean sheet yesterday. Yeah. So it didn't really stray much, did he? He just stayed here. He stayed there, and when he needed to help out Konate, he did, and that's what I like.
For McAllister, he got the assist to McAllister as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Played the 1-2 on the inside.
Yeah.
That tackle on Mbappe as well, man. Wow. Just straight into him. Perfect timing. Imagine being in the cop end seeing that. Wow.
Oh, it would have been. I would have been out of my seat, jumping inside the pitch.
You're out your seat anyway in the cop. You don't get to sit down in that stand.
Yeah.
You try and sit down in the cop, mate. You end up getting punched up or something.
Yeah. You know what I liked about second half as well, like in regards to him. I don't think Robertson goes. It doesn't really go like he used to, does he anymore? It doesn't really go that far anymore, does he? If you think about it, Robertson is like a third centre back. If you know what I mean, bro. So he just stays around this area, doesn't he? It doesn't really go far from here. I always see him around this area here, and it just goes as far as the halfway line now. Obviously, he put a couple of crosses in, but he doesn't. Yeah, he's very, very cautious in what he does, Robertson. And I thought he had a good game. Obviously, in the game, I was shouting at him because he gave a penalty away. When you challenge someone in the box in the Champions League, guys, it's going to be a penalty straight away. That's how they are, unfortunately. Even ball to hand, you don't even need to move your hand in the Champions League. If the ball hits your hand, it's a penalty straight away, isn't it, Rob? It's madness, man. Absolutely madness. But as you can see, guys, this is the movements of the fullback the other day. Like there wasn't they didn't complicate things. This is how we took care of the likes of Mbappe, and the special players. I didn't even see Bellingham in the game. I didn't even know he was playing, to be fair. You know what I mean?
Very poor. Very, very poor.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, I said last night on the match reaction, overhyped. PR performances, mate, they're not matching together. That PR that he gets online to his actual performances on the pitch, where I've seen him drop many stinkers now from Madrid and England.
Yeah,
definitely ain't matching up, mate. It really isn't. Is he what the media makes him out to be? Look, he's a good player, yeah, I get that. But is he great? No, not at all. He's still got a lot to do for me.
Yeah, it was good. It was quite good from Curtis Jones as well, like coming deep sometimes, collecting the ball. Some of the turns he made yesterday, my
mate, yeah, everyone was spot on, weren't it?
My God,
just little flicks here and there, little turns and flicks. Every little touch was right, wasn't it?
Oh, I seen him
And
here,
Modric on
yeah.
strings.
I think Modric thought he's gonna pass it there, then he just turned him and just ran with the ball.
Just see you later, yeah.
Oh, I think it led to the goal, the first goal as well.
Created a lot of space for the attackers, didn't he, as well?
He was all over the place,
Very
man,
good.
yesterday.
Yeah, I
Brilliant.
really enjoyed that performance.
Absolutely
One of his best.
brilliant yesterday.
Yeah.
More to come, I hope, man, because, you know, Curtis Jones is finally proving a lot of us wrong, you know what I mean, especially the doubters. I've been a doubter for a while, I'm not going to lie about that. But, you know, now he's showing what he's all about, and I hope long may it continue, man.
At least we own up to this, though. At least we own up to this. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people go, "Oh, I've always backed him since day one." No, you haven't. Do you know what I mean? Just be like us. Then we're saying like we have critiqued him because, you know, I have definitely. Me, yeah, you have as well, and then, you know, own up to it, man. You know, true fans and all that. That's what you do.
I mean, you gotta be honest, innit? Like, you know, the kid's got talent. You know, the kid's got talent, but he has to show it consistently. That's what we're asking for.
Yeah,
we never doubted his talent, did we, Anthrope? We never did.
No, because he gets like a good run going, doesn't he? And then he gets an injury, comes back slow, looks a shadow of what he was, and then rinse and repeat kind of. But hopefully now, you know, this is the best one that he's actually been on for me.
Yeah,
personally, because I'm actually really impressed by his performances, and he can't be dropped. Can't be took out the team, no.
100% no. What do you think of the first goal, bro? The way the movement and you know the passing towards it as well. I thought it was brilliant.
It was, yeah. We had like two big chances in one, didn't we? We had the Conor Bradley header in the first phase of that play, saved by Courtois, obviously, and then, you know, like literally seconds later, we get the ball, we start passing it around the edge of the box. 1-2, Bradley McAllister, bottom corner. See you later. And then that goal was coming, man. That goal was coming for a while, and I really did celebrate that goal. I lost half my voice a little bit last night. You know, screaming.
Yeah, don't blame me, bro. Don't blame you. Solo says I clocked slot doing a debrief live after the game to BT Sport. It's TNT, and that's what they call it now. Yeah, but I understand what you're saying. Like, Slot says what he says. Really, he's honest. You know what I mean, but I don't think he gives much away. Honestly, I started thinking he does, but looking at it now, I don't think he gives much away. I think he gives away what the pundits want to hear. That's what he gives away, in my opinion. Solo, I honestly think that, bro. Doku more trouble than Mbappe, no cap.
Probably.
Mbappe. What do you stand with Mbappe, bro? What do you think, bro?
He's not that guy. He's really not. People are still making out that he is that guy, but like at Real Madrid, he's been really poor. Like I said before, like you could probably ask Madrid fans what do you think of him. They'll probably tell you that he's arse. Seriously. Because like he's stat pad and pens in games that he's playing bad in, which is what he's been doing all season. Nearly did it again last night. Performances just aren't there. The attitude as well, like his ego's too big as well. Also,
did you see that footage with in the tunnel when he was trying to speak to Bellingham and Bellingham ignored him and walked away?
Yeah, because the players don't respect him. The players like they play with him. They know day in day out. They train with him. They play with him, and they're probably clocking that this guy ain't it. Do you know what I mean? Another player with stupid amounts of PR online. That's just been made out to be like the next big thing. Like getting comparisons to Thierry Henry. The disrespect is unreal.
It's bad, isn't it? Yeah.
Maybe in his younger days, yeah, he was better when he was in his earlier days at PSG. He's actually regressed so much as a footballer, or maybe football's just changed in general. I don't know, or he's just got worse as a player. Bit of both, probably. Yeah.
You know, you're spot on. You're spot on. Like I look at him, and I've always said it. You know me. Like I told you, Ansel, I'm a football person. You know what I mean? I played the game. You know, I played it in a certain level. I coached in a certain level. When players start chasing money and forget about football, this is what happens. It's a learning curve for a lot of players. I mean, a lot of youngsters don't ever chase money, guys, because you know your footballing career will just go downhill. You know what I mean? Be humble. Work your way up in life. Get yourself to a level that you could improve on. And listen, I'm not saying it's over for him, but I think the way he's behaving and the way what he did at PSG has caught up with him now. Do you get what I'm saying, Anthrop? You know what I mean? And it's sad. It's sad because that talent, it was amazing when we first seen it. He's supposed to be the next, the next Messi, the next Ronaldo. it's kind of sad when Messi's about 35 and winning the Ballon d'Or and you're in your early 20s and you're not winning it. You know what I mean? What kind of nonsense is that? Like, just not good enough, man. Joey needs to be our left back from now on. Joe Gomez. Oh, okay. I don't mind Simicast, to be fair. He hasn't done nothing wrong. The reason I say that with Simicast, majority of the time that when he plays well, Robertson gets back in for about 10 games, and it's wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine the confidence of that player when you do that to him afterwards. That's why it takes him time to get back to his best again, Simicast, when he gets back in the team. Do you agree, Frob, about that?
Yeah, look, Simicast has been better than Robbo this year. There's no doubt about that. I think Robbo's been just very rash, and his defending's been poor. When he used to bomb it down the wing and put decent crosses into the box, he can't even do that now. But he did get an assist yesterday. Before I get tethered, he did get an assist. But man, how many times is he taking corners and not beating the first man? Like, come on, Jesus Christ, bro. Defensively, just all over the place at times. But last night he had a decent game, people. I know we give the pen away.
Yeah.
But apart from that, he was pretty good, to be fair. So I'll give him his credit. He was lucky that Kelleher saved him. Very lucky.
100%.
And she'll give him a mention as well, mate. Like, Jesus Christ. Obviously, I put Alisson back in the team because, mate, Alisson's he's just a guy. He really is. But at the same time, like, I can understand why he wouldn't go back in because, like you said, the confidence thing. Kelleher, he just saved a penalty in one of our biggest Champions League games. Do you know what I mean? And he's putting in great performances also. Like, everything all the shots that are coming at him, I know they're straight at him. I do get that. But, he's very commanding as well. He's a great backup keeper. Like, you're not going to get a better backup keeper than that. You're really not. I don't know why we signed Ramadashvili. I don't. Is Alisson going on a free next year? Probably. But Kelleher, man, like, he starts for most teams in the league.
Yeah. It's sad, isn't it? It's sad with Kelleher, to be fair. If he leaves like that, you know what I mean? And
I don't want him to. I rate him so highly.
Yeah, it's madness, man. What a quality goalkeeper. He never lets you down. Never lets you down, man.
Nope.
Solo P1 says, this is why I said on my channel, out of the three, Trent is one I was happy to let go.
Yeah.
Trent go because we had Bradley, of course. Loved him from last season when he filled in for Trent. Listen, Trent is a special player. I've got to be real, guys. If you lose Trent, it's a travesty, in my opinion. I love Bradley, you know what I mean? Is he going to be the consistent right back for Liverpool? I don't know. I'm not going to be saying something like that. Out of the two, obviously, I prefer Trent, if you ask me. But what do you think of Bradley, bro? Can he be an adequate replacement if Trent leaves?
I'm not too sure. Big boots to fill, obviously. I mean, look, Trent, bit sus defensively, but he's been better this season than what he has other seasons defensively because of slot style. He hasn't been great though, obviously, but could he be the replacement? I don't know, man. It's big boots to fill. But last night's performance, if he can do that, week out, then why not? But that's a big ask, of course. If he goes, man, we need to get a right back because then we need competition then for Bradley. Well, Bradley and someone else to rotate. So
yeah,
I don't know, man. It's a bad situation. It really is. The whole contract situation's really, it's really bad, mate. It's truly awful.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Yeah, people, do me a favor, man. Just hit that like and subscribe and all that good stuff. I've pinned up Anthrop's channel on the top. Please go and subscribe to his channel and help him out in every way that he needs because he's a wicked content creator and you can see he's a brilliant lad as well. Support my brother over here.
Thank you.
Jason says we have another right back on loan in the making. Which one is that? Ramsey? Is it Ramsey he's talking about? Maybe it's Ramsey. I don't know.
Which one?
Is it Ramsey he's talking about?
Oh, Calvin Ramsey.
Yeah.
Pointless.
Is he alone?
I don't even know where he is. I think he's on loan.
Yeah, most probably. Everyone got behind the team once Bradley took him out. It was beautiful to hear. Yeah, 100%, Gene. It was. Sometimes it's like Anthrop said. Sometimes you need that tackle. You need that fight just to get the fans up for the game, because when the 12th man is there, it's frightening for the opponents. Honestly, it's frightening. People don't know how
Very
it feels.
intimidating.
You need to be at Anfield to understand that. I remember last season I went to the Luton game. We was losing by 1 goal. Is it 2 goals? I don't know, something like that.
1-0, yeah.
1-0 and half time. And then the fans in the second half just woke up, started singing, started shouting.
Yeah.
And next minute we're battering Luton in the second half.
Watch Bob Edwards' interview as well, like you just said. Watch his interview. He said the exact same thing you just said there. Anfield just turned into a cauldron that second half, and we didn't know what to do. And he gave us so much credit as well. But look at all these top managers as well, like your Wenger's and Mourinho's. They asked them what the most the intimidating ground to go to is. They all say Anfield. Declan Rice said Anfield as well in an interview not too long ago.
Ferguson, Gary Neville.
Yeah, look, they've all said it. They hate it. And you can see why, because of last night.
There's nothing better than Anfield, man. Anfield, I don't think people understand. Like, if you haven't been there, you don't understand. It's weird. The way in your body, how you feel in your body is weird, man. I'm telling you guys. I've never felt like that.
I think it's dead on a 12:30 game on a Saturday.
I don't go.
I don't think anyone can be bothered. Yeah, but like if you're talking a Champions League night under the lights, or under the lights in a league game, Saturday night or whatever, Sunday evening, mate, it kicks off. And people don't realise this. They just judge it off like a 12:30 game where like it's just a bad game in general. Yeah. But isn't every ground like that though? Do you know what I mean? You can't expect it to be like an absolute cauldron every single game. But, yeah, under the lights, man, it's the place to be.
Best feeling in the world. Best feeling. Please, people, hit the subscription and get the comments through as well. Obviously, we're reading all the comments. Singing the Blues says City are a wounded lion, wounded old lion. Be careful, you should win, but it's about moments and nerve. You're spot on. You are spot on, bro. I think people are taking this game too lightly. It's not us two, that's for sure. We know what City are capable of. You know what I mean? We're not basing City only on Rodri. We know they got more qualities than that. On their day, they could beat anyone in the world. We know that as well. But Liverpool is in a good moment. We just have to take it. I don't want to draw, mate. A lot of people are looking for a draw in this game. I said no.
What?
No.
What?
What do you think of this game, mate? Like, how do we go on about it? The City game, to be fair.
Win by all means. Look, the 12th man will be there again Sunday. Last night proved that we can beat anyone. It doesn't matter. And the way City are playing this year, look, I know they're going to come and play on Sunday because they are. It's Liverpool. It's a big game to them. It's their biggest game. But they never do well at Anfield. This is the thing. I don't want to jinx it. I really don't. But like the last time they actually won at Anfield with a crowd, by the way, was 2003. They won in COVID, 4-1. They absolutely spanked us that game, 4-1.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. What a performance by Foden, who's a top player also. But, look, they don't like Anfield. Pep hates it. He gets stressed every time he's at Anfield. He gets really stressed. And I'm sure that'll be the same. He'll be scratching his head again on Sunday.
Gene says, do you think City are crapping themselves to face us after last night, or think they are not bothered? They don't bother me. They're not bothered. They're not bothered. They're not asked. They're not asked about that.
No, if they go 2 or 3-0 down, they're early doors, then they will be. But that's a big ask. That's a very big ask.
Solo P1 says many have come to Anfield and many have failed. The 12 man is real. Yeah, bro. I told you, mate. I've never felt anything like that, man. When I'm at Anfield, like the way the fans just rise up and told the players, you got to like up your game when they're down. It's crazy. How many stadiums do you go to? A team is 2-0 down, and that gets overturned to 3-2. You know what I mean? It's a regular thing, isn't it? Let's be honest, Anthorp. It's a regular thing at Anfield. That actually happens on a regular. I was thinking about it the other day. Like, I looked at Real Madrid. They're 2-0 down. You never saw them coming back from that. But with Liverpool, even when we're 2-0 down, 20 minutes to go, we still got that hope because something's going to happen. That's how it is. Yeah. It's madness.
Yeah. Barcelona.
I predicted that game, but I predicted it 5-0, not 4. Was it 4? What was it? 4, isn't it? 4-0. Yeah, I predicted 5-0. I looked at that game at the Nou Camp. The way we performed, it was just a beautiful game. it's just unfortunate, you know, Messi had his boots on that day and scored.
It.
You know what I mean? But I still had that belief, man. Anfield, Champions
Even
League
if we-
night.
Yeah, man. Even if we lost 4-0 in that first leg, I still think we would have won 5-0 in the second leg. Seriously, it's just a crazy ground. It really is. Olympiacos also 2005, I think.
Oh,
mate, there's so many Anfield masterclasses. City in the Centurion season, Champions League also in the same season, 3-0. It's that Copperberg bottle, mate. It's cursed. It's so cursed. I'm sure we'll see it again on Sunday.
I can't believe we nearly left Anfield, bro. I see that, like, oh man, we need to have a new stadium outside Anfield. No,
Absolutely no chance.
that would be a disaster, man. Absolute disaster. I can't have that.
No.
Singing the Blues says, I think City will focus on. I think City will focus on City. We've never really looked at other teams at our best. We haven't had to, and it wouldn't help before this game because Anfield for us is bloody hell.
He knows. Realistic, man. Realistic. Very good comment.
Spot on, bro. Spot on. Fozzy, little match in VIP section. Fozzy experiencing the luxury lifestyle. I have to, man. I have to experience this, man. Listen, I go to games, innit? I love going to my football club, man. And not only that, I went to America this year watching Liverpool. That's how far I go. You know what I mean?
Did you? Did you go to the friendlies?
I went to Philly to watch Liverpool Arsenal, bro.
Oh, nice. We won that 2-1, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on at like stupid o'clock, and I was watching it. I think I did the watch along for that. Yeah, I was live. I was on the
Philly
that night.
is hot, bro, man. Oh,
yeah, you would have been at a nice time. Yeah,
it was the best time, man. We were sitting amongst each other, innit? Arsenal fans next to me and all that shit, laughing at me before the game. We're gonna batter you, and then afterwards they shut their mouth, innit? Yeah, I mean,
they said the same thing a few weeks ago at the Emirates, and then look what happened. We played crap and got a draw. Crazy stuff. Gene says, I'm just loving your accent, Ansfrop. There you go. Thank you.
The scouse in him.
If you want more of it, come over to one of my watch-alongs and you can hear it for hours.
Up there, people. Linked at the top. Please go there. LFC need to stay grounded and keep on fighting in every game. You never walk alone. Mate, how many games is it? 19 games? 1 draw, 1 loss, 17 wins? Something like that?
Oh, dear.
Come on,
I think so.
Come on, guys. Come on. Let me read the people I haven't read yet. Chill guy says, big up Mbappe for doing
Spinneroonie, yeah. That picture I sent you before on WhatsApp.
Can you dig that, sucker?
Hey, take your time with it.
It's funny, isn't it, though? Like, if you think about it, bro, we don't overreact. You know what I mean? I've always said it. Like, the difference between us and other teams, especially Arsenal, we don't overreact because we expect to win.
I do when we're losing. No,
obviously, it's losing. But, even when we beat the likes of Real Madrid or, Man City and, teams like that, we're not like Arsenal fans, like they just go up and say their players are world class. Everybody, if this was Arsenal, they'll say like Bradley's world class. That's the difference between us and them.
Oh, yeah,
I mean? So I like the way we're just chilled. I think, what's bothering opponents this season, bro, is we're too laid back. We're not saying we're going to win. We're not saying like, we're not overboard. You know what I mean, Anthrob?
Yeah, 100%. Well, sorry, excuse me. 100%. Like I said before, the Arsenal fan on TalkSport was chatting about, where's Madrid team in years? This and that. They're not though, are they? Let's be honest. Look at the team that they've got.
But if you say it this way, in the last couple of years, this is the worst Man City team I've ever seen, and you still haven't beat them to the league title. Do you get what I mean? Like, there's no those special players like David Silva in their team anymore, Aguero anymore. Like Yaya Torres that we
special
faced,
players, company.
What I mean? Yeah. Those dynamic players. Like Leroy Sané on the left, Sterling on the right. What I mean? They don't have those players anymore. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the backup on the bench as well, like with the bundles like Riyad Mahrez and all them lot. I mean, they don't have that. But yet you still can't beat them to a title, and you're telling me about Real Madrid? That's currently the best team in Europe. This is the worst. I mean, they actually recruited into that team that won the Champions League and the League La Liga last season. Mbappe on top of that, and you're telling me this is the worst? No. Oh my God, man! Like, wash your face, man. Go and wash your face, man.
Yeah,
talking utter nonsense, mate. Michael Corleone. Oh, Corleone. How is it? Corleone? Is it from Godfather? Yeah. Too early to talk about Slot like that. He's about 7 trophies before. He's about 7 trophies before we talk about Slot is a better fit. I think he's doing a brilliant job, Michael. I don't think we're overreacting into into the season. Like I said, 19 games, 1 loss, 1 draw, and 17 wins. So
yeah, and we still firmly believe that we're still a few signings away from actually getting over the line. Also,
yeah.
Look, in January we have to strengthen, because if we don't, Michael, then it'll come crumbling down at some point, because we will get more injuries, especially in the midfield department where we need to strengthen. For the where all the fixtures are going to get tight. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure we'll go far in all the competitions, because we always do.
Yeah.
We just have something about us where we just keep going. But yeah, man, we need more signings, and we just take every game as it comes. Obviously, fans are getting a bit carried away online. But, it is what it is. I think everyone's just excited. New managers come in, new style, and we're very hard to beat. Do you know what I mean? And this is what we wanted. Like, we're not as erratic as what we were. Not getting caught out as much. We're just seeing games out and winning. Every test that we're getting put in front of us, we're winning. Remember that fixture that the image that Sky Sports put out? Liverpool's next 10 games. How many wins will they get? We've won 8 out of 9 so far. So suck it.
Got 2 words for you. Suck it.
Last one. The last test is City. So if we win that, that's 9 wins out of 10. 1 draw.
I will still haven't faced anybody though. Don't forget, City and Real Madrid are nobodies now. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's okay.
It's only when we beat them, the new ones, mate. I mean, the worst team they've seen in years. Oh yeah, whatever. If it's your team doing it, it's a different narrative, then, isn't it? So,
100%. Yeah. You've just beaten Sporting in it without a manager. There you go. You know what I'm saying? You beat somebody. Solo says I'm going to Anfield my sort obviously soon. So that's not. Good luck, man. Because it's the best feeling in the world, bro.
Give us a shout when you're down. Anyone?
100%, man.
Anyone
For me, Bradley was man of the match. Yeah, agreed, bro. 100%. What did I say?
Bradley's put on a 9 out of 10 display. Bradley.
Oh, Bradley. Okay.
Yeah, man, he was good, Michael. He was on top form last night. That tackle on Mbappe. Wow. I felt like I've said that a million times now, but I can't get over it. I celebrated that like we scored.
It's set up the game. It's set up the game, man.
Like what I said before, the little moments in games.
Yeah, 100%. That's why I gave it to Bradley, because not even our supporters wanted. I thought it was brilliant. Sometimes you just got to give it to the whole team. I gave it to the whole team. I thought the whole team, from the goalkeeper to attack, even Nunes. I even said Nunes, guys. Played brilliantly yesterday. Honestly,
just needs goals.
Yeah, it needs goals though. 100%. Bellingham, totally agreed. To be honest, I owned up to not liking Jones before. I was wrong. I said it on my channel. Yeah, listen, everybody, you're entitled to your opinion, but don't be like those type of fans that says you're always right, because not everybody's always right. If you know what I mean, guys. If you make a mistake, if you say something and then you regret it, take it back. Simple as that, man. Take it back. That's all
just
you have to do.
Own your shit, innit? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like us before, like we've criticised Curtis Jones. I definitely have. Like the receipts are there on the channel if you want to go back and watch. I've got no shame. And now look at me now. I'm holding my hands up going, look, he's really proven me wrong over the last few weeks. Obviously not getting carried away, because I want him to back all this up with a trophy at the end of the season. Do you know what I mean? Because that's all that matters, really, as long as you get over the line.
100%, bro. Edward says Mbappe is overrated. Clearly, Mbappe, good player, but overrated with his with the attitude. Yeah, 100%, bro. There's no doubt about that. I never agreed with needed that guy at our club. His attitude would kill our team.
Yeah,
I can't stand him. I'm talking about. Is it Carragher?
I think it's we're on about Mbappe.
Mbappe. Oh, okay. Mbappe. Ballon d'Or is fixed anyway. Yeah. Listen, this is why he's at Madrid. If he wins it, in my opinion, it's not worthy. He's not worthy, man. He could score 50 goals. I don't care. He's cheating his way into Ballon d'Or, in my opinion. Simicast can't stay fit. Joey playing on the right is his weak side, in my opinion. Yeah. Big up, Tony. Hopefully you subscribe. Still expect City to show up on Sunday to play their biggest rival for 8 years, expecting another 2-2 tie. No, we don't want to see that. Please don't.
I don't want anyone happy if we do draw either. Like, if we draw that game, come on, we can't be happy with that. Even if we come back from a losing position, like, that's got to be a win. It's got to be.
They're there for the taking, man. Let's take them on.
It's like, if you want to beat City to the title, you have to beat them. Yeah, you've got to beat them when you play them. 100%. You can't be drawing because they'll catch up. You know, second half of the season, you might just win 17, 18 games on the spin like you always do. Yeah. And then you have like the odd draw here and there, then they catch up. So you've got to beat them on Sunday. And if we do beat them on Sunday, it's going to give me like 1920 vibes. You know, when Fabinho scored that worldie, it's giving me that type of vibe, because that Villa game, when we won 2-1 that year, was identical to the Southampton one on Sunday, where we come back from a losing position and won late on. Very crucial game. We win on City against City on Sunday. That's giving me the same feeling that when we beat them in that 1920 season when Fabinho scored that rocket. It's giving me the same type of energy, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You're spot on, bro. You're spot on, but people don't see that. You know what I mean? People are settling for draws and losses here. I feel like, I don't know what you guys are, what drugs you're on. Stay off it, man. Just stay off it. Just stay off whatever you're on. Yeah. Medication, coffee, whatever you're drinking, just let it go. Because you need to beat these teams to send a statement out to the world.
Yeah,
you need that fear factor. When you beat the likes of Real Madrid and Man City, you get that fear factor. So when opponents face you, they're already settled for a loss. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys.
And this is the thing with Slot. He's getting this mentality into the players that, like, he ain't happy with just drawing here and there to these teams. He wants to win every game. Even in his interview, like a journalist said, I think this is earlier on in the season, you've won like 7 out of your 8 games or something like that. 6 out of 7, something like that anyway. Just I didn't get it word for word. But then he says, I hope you'll remember me for a lot more than that. Which is like, people get carried away with stuff like that. Especially like the media. They're like, oh, but he's won like 7, 8 games out of like his last 9. Oh my God, that's amazing. But you haven't won any trophies yet, so let's just see if it gets over the line first or not. And he's got that mentality, like I've just said, that like he doesn't get carried away with anything. Really,
it's a reflection on the team, though, isn't it, bro? Like I've always said it. Like a manager is a mirror image on the the team that he puts out. That's what it's like this. You look at Klopp and look at Klopp's team. It looks like him. You look at Arne Slot. His team looks like him. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like a mirror image of each other.
Yeah. We could win every game now till the end of the season, Fozzy, and then like he could probably still talk about the Forest game that we got beaten. Probably still be unhappy with that. Like, that's the type of guy that he is, and that's good. That's a winning mentality. Win by all means, isn't it?
Spot on, man. And Gene says shows maturity to admit you were wrong. Yeah, we are all 100%. Like that. We're all like that. There's no doubt about that.
It's called being a grown up, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, this I'm always right. You know what I mean? Nah. What's the lottery numbers, mate? Stop for a lot. You know, I'm a Muslim guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's us done, guys. With the obviously.
Oh wow,
the
that went quick. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bro. That's how we talk, innit? It's great chat. That's what it's called, a great chat, bro. You know what I mean? I want to get you guys on a regular individually, so we could just chat.
I'll never say no, mate. If I'm free, I'll never say no.
Appreciate that. Yeah, what do you think of the Gakpo goal before we go, man? It was like, obviously it was from a set piece. I like Gakpo's attitude, bro. Like, he never complains, just gets on with it.
Seriously, man, I'd start him over Nunes, I would.
Yeah,
I think he's so underrated. It's unreal, and this Dutch connection's real, innit? All these Dutch players are really flourishing under Slot, aren't they? 100%. He's looking brilliant, man. I can't lie. Yeah, man. Look, if he starts against City, I've got no issues whatsoever. Obviously, Nunes for the pace, it's quite damaging, his pace. But Gakpo, man, clinical. Give him a chance, he's scoring.
Yeah, it's underrated, as well. 100%. I like him, bro, because he just comes on, like you just said, he does the business, doesn't complain. It's like, have you ever watched that Warrior film with Tom Hardy?
No, I haven't seen it.
You never watched it? The UFC film?
I'm not really a film guy, I kind of just play games.
But you're a UFC guy, right?
Boxing, more boxing. I don't really watch UFC that much. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna give you don't worry about it though. Please, people, as you can see down below, listen to Gene over there. Please subscribe to Rob's channel. It's pinned up right at the top. Just click on it. Go and subscribe to him. Brilliant lad, as you can see. let me just read out the messages before we go. Most are gas simply because how our ops slated us last season and through the summer. We are gonna come 6th, 7th, 8th for losing Klopp. Yeah, I heard that as well. So I allow them. I know, Gene. We all heard that. We all heard that. We're all awake to that. Don't worry about it. We don't forget. That's right, Falls. I want to see the fear factor when teams stand with us in the tunnel. I miss those days. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, guys. Like, imagine beating the two best teams currently in the world, which they are. Whether you like to say it or not, Man City is the current champions of England. Real Madrid is the current champions of Europe, and they're the domestic league. So imagine beating them both in the same week. What fear we could have from opponents in the future. It's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, gas. It is cold, bro. 100% cold. Bye, Fozzie, Anthrop, chat. You're great people and fantastic. Have a great week. Bless everyone. Bless up.
Respect to you, mate. Respect to you.
Big up, Abdul, bro. Big up. Love Cody. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Appreciate that. Thank you, Gene. TB quadruple. Oh,
nah, too early.
Don't put that on us, bro. Don't do
Every
that.
game as it
Don't do
comes.
that. Don't get us carried away, please. Yeah. Anthrop, obviously, I pinned up your channel. Where can people find you, brother?
Thank you. Yeah, just on my channel, my TikTok as well. Anthrop21. It's all linked on my channel. Twitter, Anthrop24. And yeah, man, look, watch alongs, match reactions.
Yeah, let them know, bro.
We're doing it all. We're doing it all. And look, get involved also in the chat when I'm live. Everyone's comments gets pinned after I proofread it, of course. But yeah, look, everyone gets involved on the channel. It's great, and sometimes people jump on as well because I like to hear people's opinions because everyone is more than entitled to one, and everyone's opinion should be heard as well, especially when you're supporting your football club. And there's no better place to do it than on YouTube.
Yeah. Your man of the match was Bradley, innit? I think it said Bradley, didn't you? Was it Bradley?
Mine was Curtis Jones, yeah.
Jones, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Mine was Bradley. Just to let you know, Abdul. Jota, Alisson, Chiesa, Elliot will be back fit. I think Chiesa is back in training. Elliot is already on the bench. Alisson should be back for the Man City game. Jota is back in training, but indoors. He hasn't come outdoors yet. But I know they're all back in training, 100%. But it's just Jota is the issue. The rest of them are back in full training, from what I've heard. But guys, like, share, comment, and all that stuff as always. Appreciate that. If you're new, follow us, guys. Follow us in all the social medias, and all that stuff that it says on the right there on the screen. I'm on Instagram, X, TikTok, Twitch, Facebook. The channels are everywhere, guys. Everywhere. You Never Walk Alone TV. All right, guys, that's us done. Take care, man. See you soon.
Thanks for having me on, mate. Anyway.
No worries, bro. Anytime. Take care, everybody.
Yeah. Peace out, peace.